Hey guys, in this video we're going to be testing out the new Sony FX3 in a vlog situation, and what better place to test it out than here in New York City. No, I'm just kidding. I'm actually at Universal Studios Orlando. That's because I hear that they're opening the new Velocicoaster, the Jurassic Park Velocicoaster. So I didn't get to get on it the last time I came in, so today we're gonna try to get on the new Jurassic Park Velocicoaster, and we have a lot to test out with this camera. So, all right, let's buckle up. All right, let's go. Hey guys, Ray Valenti here from Starstrung Productions, just your friendly Florida filmmaker here. I work in television production here in Florida full time. I like to shoot on Sony cameras, so if that's something that you're into, please consider subscribing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, so I really didn't bring any hardware or tools, really just the water, my HIDA filters for the Sigma 14 to 24, the lens cap for the 14 to 24. There is a couple batteries in here, 3 batteries, and the Peak Design tripod, which I really hope fits in the locker. So we'll find out later whenever I try to get on the Velocicoaster. Hopefully that's not what holds me back from getting on it. And then our camera setup, we have the Sony FX3 with the Sigma 14 to 24 f2.8 art lens and the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus. So that's it. That's our lightweight setup. Of course, you have the Peak Design strap on here as well. So one of the coolest things about this camera is the eye autofocus. That's what makes it great for vlogging. If you can see here, it's locked in. So I don't know what Sony's done, but they're able to do eye tracking even through my sunglasses like this. So that's crazy. Here, I'll stop for a second. Look at that, switching eyes back and forth. Goes between face tracking and eye tracking, and it's able to track my eye through my sunglasses. So that makes it a very, very awesome feature for having it as a vlog camera. And the screen is touchscreen, and it's a flip screen, and it's actually got a decent brightness to it. So overall, I would say the screen on this thing is awesome. The FX3 has 3 stabilization modes, and off actually may be the best option. Standard and active SteadyShot are both applied in camera. Active SteadyShot is definitely the best option, although it does apply a 1.1 times crop. So when you set the stabilization mode to off, it actually does something special where it records the gyro data to be used with Sony's Catalyst Browse software. And this software is awesome. It instantly stabilizes the footage. As you can see here, this is the exact same clip ran through Sony's software, and it stabilizes the clip perfectly. So they just opened this new Jurassic Park tribute store as well. Sometimes this is the Halloween Horror Nights store, so let's go ahead and check it out now. So this is the new Velocicoaster tribute store that has opened up in Universal. Look at this theming in this store. It looks awesome. So this room is super cool with the raptors in it. We're doing a photo shoot over here, a themed photo shoot in here. And there's another room back here with awesome theming. There's the eggs in there. All right, so we did a little walking around Universal Studios. Now we're gonna hop on the Hogwarts Express over in Harry Potter and take it over to Islands of Adventure and try to get on this Jurassic Park ride.
Hello, this might be for the Daily Prophet. Hello.
Oh, the Daily Prophet.
To make things even a little more lightweight, I switched over to the Rode Wireless Go, and I'm using that for some of this as well, just not as bulky as the larger microphone. Before we switch parks, let's go test out the low light capabilities of this camera. Alright, so this is the darkest area in Universal Studios. It's in Harry Potter. It's called Nocturne Alley. I figured this would be a great area to test out the high ISOs, maybe even test out that 12,800 dual ISO. All the tally lights look really nice on this camera as well. You have the screen lit up, the front tally light, the back tally light, and the record button itself all light up. So we're gonna do some low light testing here in Nocturne Alley and see how that dual ISO works. So we are going up in ISO. We're starting at the base of 640, 1000, 1250, 6400. It's starting to get really noisy at this point, as you can see. 8000 ISO, 10,000 ISO, and then the final step, 12,800. It cleans up. That's where that dual circuitry kicks in, and it cleans up all the noise in the shot. So again, from 10,000 to 12,800 in S-Log3 for that second base ISO to kick in. Start going up, 5,000, 10,000, and it cleans up completely. It almost looks like it flips on another switch at 12,800 ISO. 32,000, 40,000, and we can just keep going all the way up. And this image actually looks way cleaner than it did. Gotta do a little filter swap here at the Daily Prophet. The FX3 also has great subject tracking where you tap on your subject and it locks in, and it's not limited to any frame rates either. Like this clip right here is in 4K 60. All right, I think we've had enough fun in Harry Potter. Time to get on the Hogwarts Express now and ride over to Islands of Adventure so we can hop on this Velocicoaster. So it's nice and cool here in the Hogwarts Express. So the first thing I'm gonna do is try to go over and find this new beer they have in Jurassic Park. This camera has great dynamic range, and I shoot an S-Log3, but S-Cinetone looks great right out of camera because they have improved the color science in these later cameras. All right, I finally made it to Jurassic Park. Let's go ahead and make our way in. So I'm trying to see if all my stuff's gonna fit. See the peak design tripod just long enough. Let's see if I can squeeze this in here. 12:30 and we're just now getting in line, so we got a little bit of a way to go. A cool feature that's exclusive to the FX3 is this zoom rocker. So you can physically zoom in on your lens from 14 to 24 millimeters and then use the zoom rocker to punch into 35 millimeters. So on your wide angle lens, you zoom in on your zoom ring, then you add in clear image zoom, and you get a bonus focal length that's much tighter than you would have had on a wide angle lens. Just got off the Jurassic Park Velocicoaster. It was everything I hoped it would be. It was super fast. There was a lot of twists, a lot of unexpected turns on it, and just the overall good experience. The queue was great too. Testing out the new Sony FX3 has been awesome. The eye autofocus locked in through my sunglasses, or whether I have them on or off or not, has been really good and really solid. S-Log3 and the 4K 60, 4K 120 frames per second has been awesome as well. All right guys, that does it for me here today. Hopefully you gained some insight on how it is to use the Sony FX3 for a vlogging situation. It really is the perfect vlog camera for me. I don't know if you guys happen to do stills or something like that, but not having the EVF doesn't really matter to me. I knew what I was getting into. But if you have questions about anything, make sure you leave me a comment. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a like. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right, peace. All right, so this is the latest Sony camera. I'm having a great time with it so far. I got a couple gentlemen here that have some opinions as well. Guys, what do you think?
Do we look good?
I thought the money was well worth it.
High definition.